Hello, and welcome to the Charterstone Times, an award-winning investigative journalism and local gossip podcast, bringing you the latest news from the Santa Royale Charterstone apartment complex. Here, we aim to be your in-depth source for all going-ons in the Merryworth universe. Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Charterstone Times. Today is Monday, May 6th, 2024. It is the start of another week here in Santa Royale, California, and we hope that you have a lovely week ahead of you with lots of things to look forward to. Wilbur Weston has most recently been in a date with online girl Megan. He forgot his credit card and had to ask Megan to pay for the meal for them. She was, perhaps understandably, not happy with this and went to make out with a waiter. Waiting at the table, Wilbur thinks she's taking a long time and continues to wait for her to return from the restroom. Megan remains about 3 feet behind him, exchanging phone numbers and perhaps nude photos with the waiter, as Wilbur thinks, where did my date go? Where did Wilbur's date go? Will he find out tomorrow? We'll have to tune in then to find out. But before we go, we would like to invite to the studio the Charterstone Times dating and relationship advice columnist, Lydia Layman, to comment on the recent ongoings. Thanks for having me. Thank you for coming to the studio, Lydia. To start with, we would like to know if you have any opinions on Wilbur's date and where things may have gone wrong.
Yes. In modern dating society, it is very common for the men to pay for the first date. Forgetting the credit card and making his date pay for the meal was a sign of perhaps disrespect and can come across as being manipulative and using the date to buy a meal.
Wow, that is some insightful commentary and good advice. For all of our listeners looking for love out there, who perhaps are on dates of their own at some point, how would you have them avoid this situation?
That is very tricky. However, typically, if you have money on you before you go on the date, you will be in a much better spot.
Ah, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for your keen insight, Lydia Layman. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. That's all for today's edition of the Charterstone Times. Thank you again, as always, for listening. I hope you will tune in tomorrow to see what else happens in the exciting world of the Charterstone Apartments and Merryworth.